my friends. How's it going? I was out of town last week, so got a whole lineup of trucks. I got a video this week to try and catch up. This morning, we are in a 1973 FJ40. This has been turned into an Icon FJ44. Specifically, it is FJ number 108. Nice truck. We're building this for a client that we are doing or have done several projects for. We're doing a monstrous 3-door Suburban with 1,000 horsepower, 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. That's going to be an interesting one. That'll be a reformer, which we don't do too many of. So, truck feels really good. This is actually the first time I've driven it. My team has put 504 test miles on it. They just finished detailing it, so it's getting picked up tomorrow. But I'm taking it out for a video just in time to get it all dusty and dirty after its detail and piss my whole crew off. But what are you gonna do? I had to share it with you guys, right? I haven't missed a vehicle that we've built in several years, so I'm trying to keep that quota up. So. We are in a 4-passenger configuration FJ44. It is finished in the volcanic black color. Very sinister, very industrial. Kind of my favorite in a 44 though. It just has like a neat opposing kind of attitude to it, but still relatively approachable. It's funny though, I have noticed with like the black or gray trucks versus the more nature-based colors like the sand or eucalyptus, those people will like walk right up and touch them and like pet them. With the black and the gray ones, people walk up quickly and stop about 5 feet away, like they're not too sure what's going on. Kind of interesting psychology studies somewhere in there for people smarter than me. We are running the Hypo 5.7, so 420 horse, 450 torque. That is a LS generation aluminum fuel-injected motor. In turn, it is sending power through the 4L65E GM automatic with overdrive, which sends the power next on to the Atlas II twin stick shift on the fly part-time 4-wheel drive transfer case. Axles are the Dana 60 Pro Rock high pinion in the rear and a Dana 44 in the front with superior fine spline axles and other upgraded internals. On all 4 corners, we are running the Icon Sport brakes designed by our good friends at Brembo. Super brakes. And those brakes are being powered by a hydro-boosted master, which gets its assist from the power steering pump. Works out very nice. More reliable, I find, than vacuum, and massive increase in available pedal pressure. So when you stomp it, it comes to a stop. We're running ARB locking differentials in those Dynatrac axles. Of course, that has the dedicated ARB air compressor. We put those switches just under dash to the right of the column. You may notice we recently upgraded that bracket that holds those switches. The one that comes from ARB, I don't know, it's just an L-shaped bracket and you see all the wires and crap behind it. Always drove me nuts. So we designed this and it works really well in pretty much any application for underdash. We sell those on the website now. A couple people have been asking for them. Other details on the inside, we have the Icon Sport brakes. We have the Icon totally superfluous but nifty fire extinguisher. We're running the Chilowich textiles on all 4 bucket seats. And then for the heaters, I don't remember. Yes, we're running the carbon fiber 3-stage heat blankets. So for the front, they're up here by the stereo head unit, and for the rear, they're down low in the middle of that pass-through. The new Icon center console in all its glory, and we're running the Pioneer NEX, 8100, I think, head unit, and in this case, it integrates Bluetooth, satellite, reverse camera, navigation, and all the wonderful functionality of CarPlay. We have the Gen 3 version Icon dash panels, gauges, clock, and switch gear. We have those new AC vents that you push-pull to close off the air volume, which is just kind of nice when you're by yourself. You can, or if you don't like your passenger, you can shut off their air power and take all the air force on the driver's side. We're running the aux lighting on the front and the rear. We're running the AMP Research powered steps. We are running the full width Putco LED light bar up above the windshield frame. A couple people have asked, so I'll just go ahead and say, no, there is no wind noise because it's a really low profile unit, and we mount it basically below the plane where the wind would get stuck on it. And no, there is no bounce on the hood due to our Teflon polyester hybrid powder coat finish. There's no glare, so it works out really nice. And if you live somewhere rural or just have the need for basically stadium lighting on your vehicle, that light bar does a wonderful job. Other details would be the new map pockets that we've been doing recently, the new inside door release, the new interior and exterior rear view mirrors. And I've also loaded this truck up. Like I said, it's ready for shipping. So in the back, we have the full recovery gear that we put together with our friends at ARB and Viking, with all the best recovery gear that you need. That's included when you order our winch option. There's also an X-Jack back there. And you'll notice this truck has a fairly unique to Icon rear door configuration. I'd say 95% of our production goes with the standard one-piece drop-down tailgate with the storage compartment. In this case, though, we're running the left-right half doors, which is reminiscent of a factory configuration that Toyota did back up until 1974. I think, yeah, 74 was the last year. And we did that for a couple of reasons. For one, large dogs, they don't like the protrusion of a tailgate, and they get kind of geeked out. There's kind of spatial deformity issues for them. So it's good for that. In this case, we did it because the client had us build in one of our designs that we did with our friends at Tuffy. That's a gun-rated lockbox, and it's on sealed roller bearing slider. It's a twin drawer locking system, no rattles, which is really nice. And the way it fits back there kind of makes it look like it's the cargo floor, so it's hidden. It's also lockable, as are the rear doors. What else dare I say? Full roof rack and ladder, fully insulated soft top. And another thing about that rack and ladder, now that I have my nifty new toy drone, I'll use that to describe the rack in more detail than I normally do. So, the rack has nothing to do with the soft top. If we affixed the rack to the soft top, it would suffer in its overall capacity, and it just would lack a little bit of utility. So what we do is the primary H-bars in the truck, when people order the roof rack, you'll notice there's little tubular extensions that rise up with a 4-inch square plate with a 4-bolt plain pattern. Then the roof rack has matching footprint. There's 4 of them. So you basically can run the roof rack with or without the soft top, or you can run it with just the bikini tailored shade canopy at the top, but all the sides and back open. And then of course you can take your half doors off and just leave those buggers at home altogether. Another detail, this truck has the higher end audio, so higher end amp, bass, and speakers by Focal. I don't know anymore, I just can't keep up. I'm just not that smart. What else? The new aluminum parking brake handle, the new steering wheel, where we put the V at the top, which gives you better visibility, of course. And then certainly the spun pewter icon keychain, which is just kind of nifty. And then that's on the USB equipped key port that integrates our several keys with a flashlight and a memory stick, in which there is all the build photos, care and feeding instructions, owner's guide, and manuals. So there you go. That's kind of my whole story. As always, I certainly appreciate you guys taking the time to get to know my brand and watch me crappy videos. I hope I finally mastered this stupid new microphone and the way it works with the new GoPro 5s. Any questions? Call us old school, 818-280-3333. Hit up our website, of course, Icon4X4, Instagram, Icon4X4, and Facebook. The fun stuff's on just my site, Jonathan Ward. Thanks again. Have a great day. Be well.